you can't tell from the title of this video, then I guess you just clicked on this without reading. This is my coming out video. So I'm just gonna do this how I normally would film and go from there. What's up, World Wide Web? It's Mo, and I'm here to tell you that 2 years ago, on October 7th, 2014, I came out for the very first time to someone. I identify as gay or lesbian or homosexual, whatever you want to call it. But at the time that I had come out, I came out as bi. I had texted my best friend Sean and I said, I think I might be bi. And his response was overwhelmingly not what I had wanted to get. It was, you're confused, you don't know what you're talking about, you haven't had a boyfriend in a long time. And that killed me. It hurt so bad to know that someone that I wanted to trust and I thought was there for me told me that I had no idea what I was talking about and that I was just a confused girl who hadn't dated someone in a really long time. I want to make a precedent and just say that for those of you who may be watching that identify as bi, you're completely valid. I used bi because I think subconsciously I was afraid to come out as gay, as if the reaction would have been worse. But that's not necessarily true, and that's also not the case, because if you come out as bi, there's a lot of stigma around being bisexual. So I do understand that, and I apologize that my 13-year-old self had used bi because I was afraid. So I later told my mom in December, and she was alright. I told her what Sean said, and she kind of agreed with him and said that Sean's right, and we kind of didn't bring it up from there. And then as time went on, I decided to keep searching for what I was. I kind of accepted that I wasn't straight, but I was still trying to figure out what I was. What do I identify as? And as time went on, I finally figured it out, and I said that I was gay. And this came to the conclusion when my best friend Sean, friend Sean, we were best friends, as I said before, but after the whole thing with me coming out, we kind of drifted apart. So after that, I had been texting him on this school trip, and he said, do you have an attraction to boys? And I said, no. It's probably because I've been with all these boys since kindergarten. They're gross to me, I grew up with them. And then he was like, well, doesn't that make you gay? And I was like, I don't know. And as I thought about it that night, and I thought about it even more as the school trip went on, and I realized that he was right. That I was gay, that there was no reason for me to say that I was bi anymore, because I'm not bi. I am gay. And it doesn't matter that I came out as bi before, because sexuality is fluid, and you can come out as bi and you can date a girl or a boy or whatever gender you would like to date, but you could also come out as gay and then find someone who might be this opposite sex of you and want to fall in love with them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. There's nothing wrong with changing your sexuality. There's nothing wrong with finding out that you can be in love with someone of the opposite or the same sex. And I think that that's something that we all need to remember, so I just wanted to say that. I think the most pivotal moment of me coming out was me telling my best friend Matt. I had told him in the earlier months that I was bi, but when I discovered that I was gay, we were talking on the phone, and there was some drama going on with his girlfriend, and I said over the phone, I'm gay. And he didn't care. He didn't care that I was gay. He didn't care that I identified as something else other than straight, because he's my best friend, and he supported me, and he loved me no matter what. He loved me as a best friend, obviously. And that was really important to me, because I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't had Matt there for me, supporting me and saying to me that it's fine, I accept you, that's 100% fine, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you. That felt so nice. And even if you just have one person telling you that, whether it's over the internet or on the phone or your closest best friend that you tell in person, it goes a long way. It means a lot. I kind of want to talk about my attraction when I was a kid, because I feel like, I remember when Ingrid Nilsson came out last year, she kind of described what happened, how she felt when she was a kid around girls, and how she wasn't ever really like looking at boys, she was always looking at girls. And I really related to that, because I remember a distinct time in 7th grade being invited to this party, and the last thing I wanted to do was dance with a boy. I just wanted to dance with a girl, and at that point I was 12 years old and I had no idea what was going on. I don't think I've ever really been attracted to males. I think I've always kind of acknowledged that they were there, but then not really cared and was like, okay, they're like humans. I still dated boys. I still thought that I was supposed to date boys, that I had to date boys, that for me to be happy I was supposed to date a boy and like fall in love with a boy and all this, but that's not true. So I just want to say, if there's anyone out there who's struggling with who you are, or trying to find a way to come out because you're tired of hiding, or you just want to share your story, I'm going to leave my email in the description and the comment section. I would love to have a discussion in the comment section, and if you don't want to, my email will be in the description. And if you just need someone to talk to, or you want advice on how to come out, I'm always, always, always gonna answer as soon as I can. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below if you want, and if you want to talk, and if anything, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.